Good morning. It's Monday morning and time for another Magic Monday, the best day of the week. Hear me out. I understand you are back at things after probably a busy weekend with family or, catching up from a week, or maybe you're thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not even quite sure where to go with my work and my business at the moment, or things are going gangbusters, or anything, right? Monday morning is this great opportunity to just stop and reset as we hit the ground running for the week. And this is this brilliant space, even though it doesn't feel like it right at the moment. Good morning, to set yourself up for success for the week. And you can and you can absolutely do this on Monday. You don't have to be schlepping yourself up to your desk. Oh my gosh, how am I going to do it another week? You can bring your best to the week by starting right now. The thing is, sometimes it's possible for you to be doing all the right things, all the good stuff, reaching out in the best possible ways, thinking of all the big, brilliant ideas, and still feel stuck. So we're going to talk about that this morning, and hopefully that will be a message that you need today. Before we jump into that, just a quick reminder, this week is the masterclass with Aisha Thompson. She's going to be talking to us about branding and your brand pitch and how to get it out there. I cannot wait to share her with you. So please join me on Thursday at noon. You can register for that class. There's a link in the events somewhere over there. Somewhere over there. Click events. Be sure to get on the registration so that you know when and where that particular class is happening. It's complimentary. You might as well jump in. You're going to absolutely learn and grow from the experience. If somebody that you know could use this information, share the link with them. Super easy. Okay, getting back to where you're stuck. So I have a class that I love to teach on how to stay motivated when you're the boss, when you're the one in charge, when you're the one that everyone is looking to. How do you keep your energy high, your excitement high, and feel like it's worth it to keep putting one step in front of the other? Sometimes we're in our businesses, totally excited when the whole thing began and we were going to change the world, and we get to a point in our business, like 3 to 5 years in, 10 years in, 40 years in, wherever you are, and you go, wow, I work a lot, and sometimes I work a lot in the evening, and I work a lot on the weekends, and it never really feels like I get a break. And I'm pretty sure I didn't intend to trade 40-hour weeks for 80-hour weeks. This whole thing was supposed to bring me freedom. Why is this happening? It'd be so much easier right now to just go back and get a job, which is fine. I could do that and have a paycheck coming in and benefits. Somebody else could be worrying about the things that I'm worrying about now. But there's something nagging in your heart that's like, darn it, I started this for a reason, and I'm not willing to give that up. Sometimes we just need a little bit of reset on our motivation. And these are great times, even when everything is spinning all around you, to pause. I know it's going to sound crazy, like you're thinking, I do not have time to stop right now, but you don't have time not to. If this is the energy that you're bringing to your business at this particular moment, then your best plan is to stop. Just stop. Just stop running all around. Whatever you can do, can you move an appointment to tomorrow even? Can you move it to next week? Can you give yourself a little bit of a break? Because we need a hard reset. You know how your computer sometimes, this happened a lot more in the past, but a lot more in the past, if you were running a Microsoft Windows computer, desktop, PC, right? And things would get it would all get jammed up. And all of a sudden, your screen turned blue and nothing else was happening. We call this the blue screen of death in the computer world. And the only thing that was going to get you out of that screen was to turn the computer off and turn it back on again. And that is absolutely what you need right now. It is a hard reset. You need to shut it all down, turn it off, and regroup. We have to clear the decks for you, because right now, as you are chasing each next shiny idea, following with clients that you think are going to be perfect, and things are falling apart and you're dropping balls, nothing good is truly going to come of that. And the potential for harm is actually really, really high. And I do not want that for you. And trust me when I say that I understand just how hard it could be to stop and say, we're going to just pause here for a moment and see what's going on. Because my life is super busy myself. And there have been lots of moments where I've thought, there's no way I can stop right now. There's no way. This train is moving way too fast. But you have to. Even if it's just for an hour this morning, I want you to pause everything, stop everything, no phone calls after we get off of our Magic Monday here today. You are shutting it all down. You're going to grab a notebook, or you're going to go out in nature and take a hike so that you can think. It's time to clear the decks of all the unnecessary stuff that's happening that is keeping your mind totally spinning in a million different directions. What do you need to let go of to focus on the things that you absolutely love, that are money generating activities that are going to get you where you want to be? We need some space to pause. Like, what's your to-do list look like? If it's a mile long, I just want you to take that to-do list and throw it in the trash. I know. So hard, but you can do it. And what's going to happen here is you're going to clear enough space to make room for what is coming, because all of this junked up energy, it's actually preventing you from going where you want to go. You chasing every next new idea and every client that's possibly walking towards you right now is preventing you from actually receiving the work that you desire to do. You have to pause. We're going to stop. We're going to clear the decks. And then we're going to look at what are the handful of activities that are actually going to move me forward. How can I make sure that these go into my schedule and ensure that I'm doing it? Do I need to get up an hour earlier? Do I need to let go of something entirely? Do I need to pause something for just this season, right? We're going to organize ourselves so that we can focus on these activities that are going to move us forward, that are clarifying, right? And we're going to use the tools that we have around us already. You're reinventing the wheel. You're spinning your wheels, and then you're like, hey, let me go make another one, forgetting that you have 10 perfectly good wheels over here, okay? You got like a stockpile of wheels that you can go to. I want you to just turn your attention and look at your stockpile and go, oh yeah, you know what? I created this really cool sequence to bring people into my business. Do you remember that time I started my book? It would only take me like a day to finish that, and then I could have this other thing going, right? I want you to look at what is just sitting here right outside of your vision at the moment, because you're so cluttered and crazy right now. And look to that stockpile and see what you can draw from, whether that's past expertise, experience, whether that's unfinished projects that just would take a little bit to finish. This is, as you clear out what you don't need to do, I want you to then brainstorm this whole big long list of all the things that you can fall back on, all the things that you can go back and rely on, all the things that you've already got going that just need a little tweak to move it forward, okay? And you can share that in the group here. You could share that on this post, and or just give me your feedback, and you message me and say, this is what's coming up for me. Look, if you want to talk about where you are right now and how to get past that, we have a program just for this, just for what you've got going on right now. It's the 3-month business breakthrough, and it's totally available to you right now to move beyond this stuck point. Other businesses are doing it. I don't want you to stay here spinning your wheels, and you don't have to. You can schedule a time to talk, and all that's going to happen is we're going to look at what's going well, what you're working on, and where it's not going well, and see if there's there's a correlation here to what we can work on together. That's it. No pressure, okay? So if you're wondering if something like that would help you move forward, let's talk. It's so easy. I'm going to put the link below when I'm all done here so that you can just click on it and we can figure it out, okay? This is Magic Monday. I come here every Monday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time just for you to help you get your week started off right. I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, invite somebody in to watch it, and I'll see you next week.